Welcome back to the Café, and along shortly is Chef Mark to show us how to create a delicious chicken tikka. Now though, on Perpetual Guardian Money Matters, today we are discussing the issues affecting the older members of our community. Age Concern works to support over 65s, and we have the organisation's Chief Executive, Clare, here along with us, along with our regular finance guest, Charlotte Lockhart. Welcome to the Café, both of you.
Good morning.
Now Stephanie, let's start with you. What are the most worrying issues that you see?
We see a lot of financial abuse. At Age Concern New Zealand, we have over 2,000 referrals a year, and half of those are involved in financial abuse. And actually, 3/4 of those are by their family themselves.
Wow, that seems quite extreme.
It is.
Although I'm not entirely surprised seeing some of the news stories that we hear about. Charlotte, Perpetual Guardian, you help people or clients organise their wills, don't they? Do people need to be thinking about enduring power of attorney?
Yes, look, you always want to have these things in place before you need them, so do them at the same time. It's nice and easy. And back to what Stephanie's saying, have somebody independent involved, whether you have an independent attorney and a family member too, so there's someone else having a look at what's going on.
Yeah, because sometimes your family members don't have your best interests at heart, do they? I mean, a lot of the time they do, and that's great, but sometimes some of them don't.
Oh, and temptation's, trouble.
Yeah.
And expectation. An older person wants to look after their family and sometimes can't.
Well, that's true. That's very true. Now, it's common too for older people to be asked to guarantor for a family member on a loan. What are the pitfalls that need to be considered when they do this?
Well, actually, for the pitfalls, it would be what age that person is, if they're have any reason to ask for the money. Is it for a desire? Is it for something they need? Can they save for this money? And at the end of the day, that the older person has to pay for it if anything goes wrong.
They do have to remember that, that these things do happen. If things fall over, businesses fall over, they need to be paying the money at the end. So Charlotte, bequests. How easy is it to set aside money for charitable organisations like Age Concern, for example? Really
easy. So you just, if you're passionate about what Age Concern do, then you just leave a small amount or a large amount in your will. It's quite easy. You need to look after your family first, and so having a good family discussion about what you're wanting to do, easy.
Okay, now we should talk about actually a little bit more about what Age Concern actually does, Stephanie. What sort of work do you do?
We do a number of social connection activities, so connecting people together, volunteer services that look at visiting older people, elder abuse and neglect, so we go in and see what's going on in someone's life if they need a bit of a hand.
And so what would be, say if someone did bequest you something, what would that be used for?
It would be used for any of the activities. It could be used for a social connection project. But you don't actually have to wait till you leave a bequest. You can actually give something to us before then. You can come and have some time with us and see what the organisation does.
And when you say the social connection project, what sort of things are we talking about?
Oh, cup of tea. Cafes. Cafes have popped up all around New Zealand. Older people get together, have cakes and have a chat.
Oh, that sounds really fun.
Nice. Yep.
I like the sound of that. Excellent. Well, thanks so much. And great financial advice for our over 65s, Charlotte and Stephanie.